welcome to this episode of Brumbies TV. After a bye last week, everyone's really keen to rip into the Reds tonight. But before we do so, we're going to delve into a little bit of the bromances around the Brumbies. You know, your Scott Fardys and your Sam Carters, your Alan Alatoas and your Scotty Sears. So make sure you stick around and enjoy the episode.
The biggest bromance?
People would probably say me and Lolo.
Banksy and Lolo. Falale and Lolo.
Maybe Lolo and Banksy.
It'd have to be Filet and Lola. Those two are like very close, very close.
It's just started to come out, Lolo and Filet, pretty tight. They follow each other everywhere, even to the toilet.
Bromance? Oh, I'd say at the moment it'd be Lolo and Falale, Sione, definitely.
Falale, Sione and Lolo.
I reckon Banksy and Lolo.
Lolo and Banksy.
Biggest bromance? Filet and Lolo.
They're just inseparable.
Probably me and Tom Banks. We live together, so we do pretty much everything together.
B8, Benny Alexander. Breakfast was on your group this morning, pretty successful.
Yeah, mate, that's what the people are saying. So, yeah, we just, us modest Group D's nuts, led by Henry Spate, yeah, produced a great little scramble egg burrito with a bit of cherry tomatoes and some bacon. So, the people look happy, so yeah, we're happy.
Did you run the show a bit?
Nah, big Henry, and we had a bit of celebrity input from Brazzy. Christian Lilafano just came in and made sure everything was, yeah, was running smoothly. Yeah.
You're obviously a sports bar owner. You know, you worked around there a fair bit. Do you think that helped with a morning like this?
Oh, I don't know. Don't really do much work down there, so I can't really say. But yeah, just got to understand what the people want, and then you just got to deliver. Yeah.
On the sports bar, you've got a promotion there where it's obviously if you or Fardy, the other owner, score a try, you get a free drink. Fardy told me no one's ever received a free drink from you before.
He's lying, mate. We call him mouse traps because if he puts he'll never shout at anyone. If he puts his hands in his pockets, mouse traps clap on his fingers, so that's why he never shouts. Also, mate, this year's been pretty special. Twin girls. How's that been going? How's fatherhood? Yeah, good. So they're one in a couple of weeks, so that's gone by really quickly. But yeah, they're at a point now where they're like, you know, starting to wave goodbye when you leave, and they're like mumbling and they're crawling and they're into everything. So they're a lot of fun. I heard they love a bit of movie time as well. Yeah, they do. They like watching the Cavs with their dad as well, watching King James. So they that was some of their first TV actually last year. Got them home during the NBA Finals, so they watched Game 7 with me, and yeah. Wow, beautiful. Something else special this year, you're on what, 139 Brumbies caps at the moment? Something like that? You'd know. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Not that much. 140? 138? No, you're there or thereabouts. 130s. Okay. And then what, the record with George Smith is about 145. So, you know, good possibility you can be there or thereabouts pretty soon. Have you texted him, let him know you're about to dethrone him? Yeah, I might whisper in his ear this weekend, I'm coming for you, George. But, no, I mean... No, in all seriousness, that's not the sort of stuff you, you know, you really think about. It's the sort of something that just happens, and maybe look back on it if I ever get there. But yeah, just focus on trying to get my place in the 23 each week, because we've got a lot of depth there at prop in the front row. Got the big dog Scotty Sears back, and Alan's been going awesome. So. Not to mention like young Philo, Nicky Mayhew, the bar fridge, and Leslie Macon's been going well. So just the focus is working my butt off to try and get my name on the team sheet. Yeah. You know, speaking of, I guess, the Reds this week, going to be a big one. We can put ourselves in a great place if we beat the Reds. What do you reckon is going to be the main thing for us going into the game? Yeah, we just got to improve on the Highlanders game. You know, our effort's been really good, but I think effort only gets you so far. You've really got to just make sure you're calm and composed, and you do what you're trying to do. So I think, yeah, as long as we can improve on that Highlanders, our execution, and just pull a few things off, I think the conditions will be a bit more conducive to running rugby. It was a bit slippery that night against the Highlanders, so as long as we can match our effort against the Highlanders and just work on our execution, I think, yeah, we'll go a long way to winning the game.
Well, mate, I'll let you get back to hosting your breakfast. Thanks very much for talking. And, you know, coming up now, we're going to watch Futs show us how to kick. Any pointers you reckon for kicking, mate?
Yeah, just see the kick, make the kick. You know, just kick it between the poles. That's it.
Listen to Wharenui. Listen to Wharenui.
Hey team, Wharenui Hawera here. The boys call me Futs, and today I'm just going to take you through how I go through kicking my goals.
Wharenui Hawera looking to add the extras. We've got a great view of it. Will it hold its line? Yes, it will.
So first I line the ball up. From here in this angle, I normally aim for the right post because I tend to curl it around a little bit, and then come onto 45, take 5 steps back, say to myself, shoulder down, follow through, and then pretty much hope for the best. So we'll see how we go. Just on that kick there, I think I missed it because I didn't keep my shoulder down and I opened up, so it made the ball swing across. So I'll try to keep my shoulder down next time.
Hawera, all concentration. It's a good-looking kick, and it's over. Oh, Alatoa! What about the step by the big man? Alatoa!
What's up? It's Alan Alatoa here from the Brumbies.
Here I have with me the big Skucks, our skipper for tomorrow night. How's the feeling been with the boys this week, bro?
Yeah, really good, really positive. Everyone's had a lot of fun. So it's been a good week, and training's been pretty sharp, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow night.
And here I have with me the big fella, Big Rory. Obviously, mate, you're back in the squad after the bye week. How's the vibe been this week, bro?
It's been good. I think everyone enjoyed getting away last week, even yourself. Setting you up in Sydney, they're having a good time, but yeah, no, it's good to be back out here, and we're looking forward to tomorrow night.
Obviously, your first game at captain tomorrow. Heading into the game, does anything change for you?
Got to be more polite to people, probably on the field, maybe you as well. I can't yell at you as much, so no, nothing really changes. I just play well, I think.
They obviously have a big physical pack. Obviously, you know, some Wallabies in their forward pack. What would you be bringing to tomorrow night's game?
Obviously myself.
No. I hope you do, mate.
Nah, I'll just bring you know, what I usually bring.
I think everyone's excited to see the skip on skipper, squeak on squeak. Wait, any great chat or banter been thrown around lately?
Oh no, not really. I think we'll have a chat tomorrow night at some point, but I'm sure he'll probably just absolutely freeze me out tomorrow at some point. But you know what he's like. But yeah, well, it'll be interesting. Just a normal game, mate, you know, make my tackles and hopefully get my hands on the ball a few times.
That's it. And obviously it's very important to get away from footy when you can. There's a lot of rumours saying that you're a good golf player. So those kids aspiring to be golf players, would you give them any tips, mate?
Nah.
Show us a few, come on, bro.
Oh, mate, just keep your head still when you're over the ball.
Yeah, show us.
And you want to be up there and then coming through with your hips, you know. Just face
and then into the bush.
Biggest bromance? Ooh, it's a tough one.
What is that? Megan Jogs?
I mean, Sam Carter and Scott Fardy have built their bromance up over a number of years now.
Strong as love. Maybe cards and farts here.
Sam Carter and Scott Fardy.
Alan and Scotty.
Sam Carter and Scott Fardy.
Scotty and Alan.
Scott Fardy and Sam Carter.
Alan and Scotty Sear.
Carts and Fards.
Alan and Scotty, for sure.
Scott Fardy and Sam Carter, those guys are very close. I'd be Scott Searle and Alan Alatoa.
Scott Fardy and Sam Carter.
Scott Searle and Alan Alatoa.
Scott Fardy and himself. Probably nothing bigger than mine and Scotty's.
Yeah, I love my boy Alan.
Well, there you go. Lots of love at the Brumbies. So make sure you're at the game tonight against the Reds. It's a massive one. We need your support, and let's get the win together.
See you at the game.